Hey, what's up, guys? This video is about never go to church. Now, whether you saw the article or you heard about it on the news or whatever, this pastor has literally locked all of his churchgoers inside of the church because they didn't give him a certain amount. I think the certain amount was like 40,000 or something like that. So he didn't reach that goal. So he got so pissed off that he literally locked the doors. He locked everybody inside the church until he was able to get his 40K. Now, of course, that's called ransom. You know what I mean? That's what it is. So I don't know if he got the 40K or not. I just saw the title going everywhere, and I'm like, well, that's typical. So this is the thing, man. And I'm gonna say this right now. All criticism, whatever, is all go in the inbox. I mean, in the comment sections. I welcome everybody because we're gonna have a deep discussion about this. Now, you wonder why guys stop going to church. Now, I know it's not all guys stop going to church, but majority of the guys don't go to church. Majority of these churches have single parents and they're single mothers. You already know this, bro. Single mothers, that's the majority of them that's in there. A whole bunch of fat leftover women. Long story short, there's a whole bunch of leftover women in there. Guys will do certain things, but at the end of the day, if it doesn't make sense to us, then we won't entertain it anymore. It's like buying a car and you can never drive it. We're not gonna do that. You know what I mean? We'll get rid of it. This is what it is. So when you go to church, this is the thing too. People know, but they just want to believe. They just want to go along with the program. I'll say that. So we know that church ain't nothing but a hustle. You know what I mean? That's if you want some money, tax-free money, go ahead and be a preacher. You're gonna have all the money you want, no tax-free, living good. As my uncles used to say, living hog to hog. That's a fact. So those guys, we already know what it is. We know we're going in there on Sunday. I know most time it's football season. Guys ain't trying to go nowhere on Sunday anyway. But we already know on Sunday, you go in there, you hear the guy talk, good talk, whatever, then you can hand over your wallet. That's pretty much what it is. At the end of the day, what is church doing for you that's going to help you out in everyday life? Now, I understand, for the most part, you get some kind of structure out of it. But besides the structure, what are you really getting out of it besides you getting some kind of structure? Not necessarily discipline, because the women that go there, or they just wilding out, man. We all know that they single mothers for a reason. I'm gonna say this: not all of them was planning on being a single mother, but a lot of them were, bro. And it's even worse now. So, you know what I mean? So now you got these women that coming in there now. They don't care about the word, nothing like that. They wear these little skimpy ass outfits. They got these BBLs, these little operations or whatever like that. They just go there just to have attention. I figured that out real quick when I would ask women about, okay, give me a scripture quote or something like that. Or, at the very beginning, I didn't really know how to work the Bible, how to navigate through it or whatever, Palm, such and such, and Hebrews and all this stuff like that. They didn't even know. I'm like, fam, you invited me to go to church with you. You've been going here for 8-9 years, and you don't know you use goddamn Bible, fam? That's why I knew it's all the hoes. They just go there. It's an image. You know what I mean? It's an image. That's all it is. They just go there for an image. Like the last chick I talked to, the virgin chick, this girl, she can't even navigate through the goddamn Bible, but she over here talking about she God-fearing this and that. But I'm like, fool, how are you God-fearing when you gave up your virginity without even getting married? You know what I mean? Like I say, I talked the talk, I wore down, and over. Like I say, you can't. I don't care what nobody say. At some point in time, you can't resist temptation. So I already knew. I told her at the very beginning, hey, we weren't even relationship. We just met. She told me out right off back that she was a virgin. She wanted to get married first and have kids. The whole nine. Nothing wrong with that. But I told her, I said, listen, this ain't gonna work out. I'm not a virgin, and I'm not gonna marry you just to sleep with you or whatever. So I'm telling you right now, it's best for us to go ahead and break this up. I said, we can still be cool, whatever like that. But I said, all this dating, sleeping at each other's house and stuff like that, that's over with. Like, go ahead and find you. She told me that she was 3 other guys that she was interested in, but I was the first pick. I said, them other 3 guys you were telling me about, go ahead and go back to the the drawing board and try it out with one of them. I said, I tell you right now, it's not gonna work out. So she didn't like that, and we go ahead and play that little position like, okay, we keep in touch. So none of that stuff stopped. Like, she still wanted to come over. She still invited me over, this and that. Oh my God! I told her, I said, listen, fam, you gonna be in. I said, tell you right now. I said, if you give it up to me right now, I would not feel bad whatsoever. So I said, in order for me not to put you in that position, go ahead and just go our separate ways or whatever. So she never did that. She just really believed. Like, I'm like, all right. So anyway, it ended up happening, And then that was it. And then that's how we ended up breaking up or whatever like that. So she felt bad for it. I told her I ain't feel bad for it, whatever. You know what I mean? That's the best sex I ever had, pretty much. So whatever. That's what ended that relationship. So whatever. Now she out there doing whatever. You know, and she ain't no virgin now. She can lie or whatever, but that's her business. Like I said, I ain't going around following her with a damn billboard saying she no longer a virgin. Whatever. I hope it work out for her. Long story short, at the end of the day, that's how it went down. Anyway, she couldn't even navigate the book. Much to my holy this, holy that. This girl can use the goddamn Bible. I'm like, okay, you like every chick I come across that we go to church, none of y'all know how to read the Bible. None of y'all know any verses, bro. It's like, it's all bullshit. You know what I mean? So anyway, the guy locked everybody up, demanding money, this and that. Like I said, I don't know if he got the money or whatever, but whatever. We already hear the stories about these preachers, you know, they over here, essaying these boys, these little girls, even the women. And like I said, the women, they'll come forward, but the cops don't help them, or the community are ashamed of, they speak up. So we already know about that. That's going on. Then, they got these women, married women, sleep with the pastors. You hear a whole bunch of stories. Go online, bro. You ain't got to believe it. It's all on the internet, fam. It's been happening. It's going to continue to happen. You know what I mean? That's the thing about it. They get so much of that power, they think they can do whatever they want. A lot of them been committing crimes since the beginning. And like I said, they got the law enforcement bagging them up and the community bagging them up, even though they know that they doing wrong. So that's one thing right there. I'm not going to entertain a predator, bro, a criminal. Like, nah, get out of here. That will give you some money. My money? Nah, you got me messed up. I'm gone. So that's what it is, man. Like, I went to the tall girl. I told you the tall girl from what's Samantha from? She Dallas or San Antonio? Whatever. Yeah, we went to church and he had some kind of event where he was just collecting money. I'm like, don't y'all do this every time we come to church? But whatever. So we went to the main church, and then we ended up going across town to another one. So he was going like to different locations. He had like 2 locations in the city, 2 churches that he was going to. You know what I mean? So he whatever. He had a little event. We went to his main church, and he had a second one across town. Bro, I never seen so much money being collected in a short amount of time ever, bro. Now, granted, you know, if you're a big time drug dealer, that's different. But we're not talking about drug dealers. We're talking about just regular society. This dude managed to collect $120,000, bro, within under 30. I promise you, bro, under 30 minutes. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm watching the scam right in front of my eyes, bro. I said, I need to be a preacher. This man collected $120,000 in under 20 minutes, bro. Like, it wasn't even 30, I promise you. And this is the tax they use. You know, because they know they try to give back or whatever. This really is to make it seem like y'all, they try to fool y'all, make it seem like they really giving back to the community, which they not, bro. And I'm gonna say this too, because y'all gonna have females or whatever. This ain't my first altercation online. You guys gonna have some females like, oh, you know, my church do give back to the community. I said, okay, what the fuck they give back to the community? Turkeys? Huh? Some used ass clothes? You know what I mean? Oh, the food that the community give to the church and then the church give out to the community? Nah, fam, that ain't cutting it, man. What's going on with your bills or whatever? Are you behind on your car note or whatever? Can they help you out with that? Is your kids struggling, whatever? Can they help your kids with that? You know what I mean? Can they help you find an actual career? Do they have programs to help you find an actual job that'll pay you more? That way you can apply the skills and the financial benefits to your life so you and your family can live a better life. No, fam, shut up. No, you don't. Because all y'all do is y'all give all that to the church, all y'all money. And y'all thinking that, oh, I'm gonna give the most money possible. That way I can be the number one giver or whatever y'all call, bro. Nigga, y'all little bullshit ass star, and then y'all just happy go lucky. At the same time, y'all over here fucking on Section 8 and food stamps, bro. Y'all think y'all doing something because y'all giving all y'all damn what's that goddamn government assistance check to the goddamn preacher. Y'all so stupid, bro. I'm gonna tell you that. I don't care, bro. Like I said, whatever you guys say in the comment section, I'm gonna be right there with you, bro. So if y'all want to roam in the comment section, please believe I'm gonna be there. I don't care what time it is, bro. I check that comment section. You gonna get a reply from me. It ain't gonna be no like, ain't gonna be no heart. It's gonna be a straight reply, bro. If you got any problem, go ahead and address it in the comment section. It's always the female. Oh, my church get back. Oh, you just gotta believe in the Lord. Blah blah blah. Listen, bro. I'm not denouncing God or Jesus, nothing like that. But I'm not gonna include them into the bullshit because if you I'm gonna say this because you don't do this. If you fucking read the damn Bible, you will know that back in the day, it was never about money. They never accepted money. It was only food and items. That's what they did to the church. It never was about money until later on, motherfucker got greedy and they said, oh, forget all the food and the clothes. We want money. And then it went on from there. So if you actually know the history about church and Bible, because you don't read, You'll know at the very beginning, it was about giving food and clothing, bro. Nothing else. They turned down people that came over there with money, jewels, diamonds, all that stuff like that. It wasn't about that, bro. It wasn't about that. And remember, I mean, back in the day, church was a sanctuary. If you was down your luck or whatever, you could literally go to church and church would give you food and shelter, bro. Tell me a church right now that's doing that. Tell me a church is doing that right now. Every time Joe Osteen, oh my God, prime example. When that flood happened, what that man do? You ain't hear that dude get on TV, the radio, social media, nothing, bro. I'm talking about, oh, y'all come over here for shelter. That boy locked the doors. The reason why he opened the door because everybody, he had so much backlash. He was like, oh shit, let me try to clear my name. Man, the community forced him to open the doors. Well, not necessarily the community. When the fucking news got wind of it, that's when shit, the fans like, oh damn, let me clear my name, let me open the doors. And then when they went to go interview him, he looking all stupid and sad. To, oh, my brand new carpets and everybody. Shut your bitch ass up, fam. Shut up, fool. Like, you act like all that money you getting every goddamn Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that this shit can't easily replace them goddamn carpets. You probably got it for free. My bad. If you ain't get it free, you got it for a discount. Oh, my bad. If you did pay for it, you didn't pay the contracts all the way out. I know all, man, don't tell me nothing, bro. I know about all that stuff, how that stuff going with church. Oh, the Lord say, you know, go ahead and let me get this car, and then I'll start making payments, and they don't never make no payments. You know what I mean? Car dealers I actually talked to that stopped dealing with church because that's bullshit ass little scam. Oh, you know, go ahead and do this. I'm gonna pass up the street, and I have your money by Friday. I ain't got no money. Walking around with bad credit. With bad credit. And you over here going to the goddamn car lot and you don't want to put nothing down. Do you expect them to give you the car for free? Nah, homeboy. Nah, using the Lord's name in vain. And y'all over here going to the church looking stupid as hell. Front row. Oh yeah, we praise the Lord. Shut up, bro. You don't read the Bible. You don't practice none of the sayings in the Bible, bro. You're not a good person. I guarantee majority of people that go to these damn churches are bad, bro. I promise you. I promise you, bro. Y'all over here talking bad about your kids, your sister, your brother, your dad, your mom. And you talk about you won't dare help nobody, but you want somebody to help you out, and you don't want to return the favor. There's so many hypocrites in the church, bro. So like I say, when I seen that dude collected $120,000, it was under 30 minutes. I'm like, oh my God, there you go, right there. That's all the proof you need. Oh, let me say this too before somebody bring this up. He was like, oh, you know, with this donation money, I'm gonna give this to anybody who needs it. Listen, bro, it's shame and tactics. I'm gonna go back to the 120,000 right quick, but let me go to this little. Every now and then they'll collect a little bullshit money. Not a lot. They know what they're doing. They collect whatever. And it's I'm gonna give this back to whoever needed it or whatever. That is a shame and tactic, bro. Mind you, remember, you way in the audience. The dude was all the way at the bottom on floor level. You got the cameras, everybody, you know, facing them. It's a shame and tactic, bro. Cause everybody need money. Not I'm gonna say this. Majority of people that go to these churches, they need money. I'm gonna say that. So for you to have a shame and tactic, you could do it a different way. Like, okay, well, hey, you know, if anybody need this money or whatever, you know, call this number or meet me after the, you know, there you go. Meet me after the you know, the whatever, the service. And then we'll go ahead and do that. Now, some people are like, oh, well, he doing that so he can show people that he really helping them out. No, bro, he doing that for a shame and tactic. That's all it is to it, bro. Because I've been there so many times like, damn, you know, how much is it? I'm like, shit, I can go ahead and pay my rent up, whatever like that. But they do it because they shame you, but you're not seeing it because you're so stupid. You like, oh, no, bro, he doing that to shame you. Like I said, if you really want to help somebody, say, hey, whoever need the money, whatever like that, meet me after the service or whatever, and I'll take care of you. That's how you gonna do it. Just be honest, bro. You got all these people, you already know they judging them. The pressure is there without them saying it, bro. Same thing, like when you go ask, you go ask for a raise from your boss, what you gotta do? You gotta go all the way to the 20th floor. You gotta walk up all the stairs. You know, it's they do it on purpose because it's a manipulation tactic, bro. If the dude was really rocking with y'all at y'all job, y'all boss, he or she, they office would literally be right there, bro. Why the office way fucking across the street downtown, this and that, this? Nah, bro, like if you really rocking with us, your office should be right here where we at. They're not gonna take 5 steps, go to your office, and then we can go ahead and talk about this money, fam. But they do that on purpose. So that's, you know, people looking at it like, okay, he really giving back. No, he's not, bro. They doing it on purpose to shame you, fam. And then guess what? If nobody take it, oh, well, you know, I tried to help. Nah, fam, nah. And I'm gonna say this too. They'll never do that on their biggest day. When you over here, you know, collecting, I don't even know how much, you know, obviously if you got these mega churches, way more, but they'll never do it when they bring in $50,000, you know what I mean, and tithe money or whatever. They'll never do that shit. I was on a slow day. What motherfucker got $300? Like, man, what the fuck I'm gonna do $300. You know what I mean? It's always something like that. Obviously, probably not that small, but you get what I'm saying. It's never when they just, God damn, we got $100,000 in tithes. Let me go ahead and no, they ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna never do that. Like I say, these guys over here using the money. They buying all these expensive cars, clothes, and they going on these trips. The preacher, what was it? Was it New Light? I think it's called New Light. If you know, you know. This dude, because I was going, girl, she been going there, whatever like that. So, when I met her, I started going with her. I was there before he started going on TV or whatever like that. Now everybody on, you on YouTube, whatever like that, he started streaming. So when the moment we said he made the announcement, he gonna start, he trying to get on cable, whatever like that. All right, cool. It got to the point to where he eventually did it. Every time we went to church, this dude would do nothing but talk about his fucking TV show, bro. I'm like, fam, can you crack open the fucking Bible? I'm sorry for the F-bombs, man, but it's pissed me off, and people are so stupid that they're letting people play with them like they're in their money. This dude, every time we went, he would not do anything but talk about his TV show. Oh, we need some donation. Oh my God, here we go again. Don't forget, you need time money on top of that. Don't forget, you need to give money for something else for his own personal life. I'm like, bro, you use the time money for your personal life, but whatever. So he needs sponsors for his TV show. You got a tithe on top of that, and then he wants you to give money to his personal life, to support his personal life. He stopped talking about the Bible, bro. I'm like, all right, bro. I told old girl, I said, listen, man, I don't know how this gonna work out, but I'm gonna stop coming here because I ain't got time for the bullshit. And she looking all crazy, whatever like that. She just going on with the program. And he had his daughter start preaching, thank God. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, like I'm coming here to church to hear the word. That's all it is to it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So he would not talk, he would not open that Bible for shit. He would just keep talking about his TV show, and then he got to the point, oh yeah, the Lord say, shut the fuck up, bro. The Lord say I need to get a new jet. I deserve a new jet. I'm like, man, nigga. So anyway, that started happening, and whatever, bro. Like I say, man, me and the girl, we like I said, we broke up or whatever like that. But I'm like, bro, this is shit I'm talking about. That's why guys don't go to church, man, because they know the juice is not worth the squeeze. Dudes ain't got time to be having nobody try to trick them out their money or talk them out their money, especially when they not getting nothing out of it, fam. You're not doing nothing for the community, homie. And then everybody want to jump on their side to like, oh, my church give out turkeys and free. Oh my God, shut up, bro. That church ain't paid for that, fam. That came from y'all. All he doing is recycling back in the goddamn community. He ain't going to Kroger. He ain't setting no deals with Walmart. He ain't doing that shit. That's coming from y'all. That's coming from y'all. When he doing, they say, they got there doing them little clothing drives and food. That's coming from y'all, fam. What you talking about? Every time you need to get something fixed, what they do? Oh, we got a leaky roof. The Lord said I need to shut up, fam. Shut up. What you doing? You're paying for everything, and you ain't getting nothing out of it. And for you idiots that think you're gonna pay your way to go to heaven, you're going to hell. I told you that. Your mama probably told you that already. Your grandma probably told you that already. You're going to hell. What happened to come as you are? Now, I'm going to say this. I ain't saying you looking like a bum, but it gets to the point. This is how I knew church was over with for me, bro. Was it Easter Sunday? Like I said, the same church we was going to, it had people in there, whatever. But then there was a packed house. Guess what? When Easter Sunday came around, oh my God. I seen so many new people in that bug. I'm like, what is this? And of course, black people. They wearing all these suits and all this stuff like that. I'm like, oh my God, bro. So I'm really looking. I'm like, and mind you, these same new people that came to the church, none of them is tithing. None of them tithing. It ain't nothing but a fashion show, fam. That's all there is to it. Like I said, you got them fucking women that's past the wall, wearing these little skimpy ass these little skirts and stuff like that, keep walking up and down the aisle for no reason. I'm like, man, are you picking up the tithe money or something? Why the fuck you keep walking up and down this aisle, fam? Why? You ain't going to the restroom. It's like, little shit like that. I'm like, oh my God, bro. Like, this is what we dealing with. So, I'm gonna say this too, but not every church is trash, but a lot of churches are trash, bro. It's not like back in our grandma time, back in the day, it was really about the community and this and that. No, bro, it ain't about that, bro. All it is now is about how much money you gonna give me. And they don't even know your damn name. You know what I mean? On top of that, they don't try to sleep with your daughter, your son, your wife. You know what I mean? And you're taking your grandma retirement money. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Oh yeah. They had this one lady, she passed away. I don't know why. She had her fucking bank account linked up to his. And then when she passed away, he took all that. He took all the money out there. The kids like, hey, what grandma, what grandma money at or whatever. So they pressed charges and all this stuff like that. I don't know how it worked out, but dude, of course, he ain't, they try to interview him. Oh, I ain't got no interview. He just brushed it off or whatever. But it's a lot of old women doing that. They actually link their bank account to the damn pastor. Just drain them dry. I'm like, nigga, what is this? What is this? Of course she's single. She died single, because there ain't no female that's with a man is not gonna be cool with it. They gonna be cool like, hey, what the hell you doing with the money? Nah, he gonna go over there, he gonna pull up on boy. So yeah, you got a lot of them grandmas over here giving got linking their bank account to the preacher, whatever, just drain them dry. So don't tell me you don't know your grandma or your mama that actually been through that. You know somebody who been through that. Because there's a whole bunch of stories like that. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, at the end of the day, and I'm gonna say this too, church was made to control the community, bro. The black community. I'm gonna say that. And it's working just fine, bro. They don't never preach the truth. And like I said before, they don't wanna scare away the sheep. And you already know, majority of people that go to church in black community are women. And they be quick to throw their money at them. The church ain't there to help you for shit. But they be so quick to throw their money at them. The community, they was just made to control the black people. That's all it was, bro. You think if a church actually pulled up one Sunday morning, hey, we gotta talk about this LGBTQ, we gotta talk about this obesity in the community, we gotta talk about this crime rate, we gotta fix all this stuff, man. We gotta talk about the low SAT scores, the terrible grades that these kids are dealing with, all this social media, all these kids having kids out of wedlock. You know what I mean? The parents don't. We gotta fix all that. They won't even go there. And of course, the government will shut it down, but they'll stop going there because they got to the point where, like I say, not this. I'm not trying to pick on black people, but just people in general. They don't want to deal with reality, and then on top of that, they really complained and actually solved the problem. That's how I know. So in the black community, and I'm gonna say this too: if you're white, whatever, Jewish, whatever, you can go ahead and get in the comments. Everybody gonna get this word, fam. Voice your opinion, because y'all know I'm telling the fucking truth. You ever try to help a black person? What normally happens? Man, get away from me, or you try to help them out, whatever. That's the last time you hear from them. No, thank you, no handshake, none of that. So that's why so many people are against the black community. They're like, damn, bro, I'm trying to help y'all niggas out, but every time I help y'all out, y'all attack me. Y'all attack me for helping y'all out. So that's what's going on. So if you go to church right now and you talk about, Shaquisha over here got 5 baby daddies, she ain't married, she gonna stop coming to church. Cause like I said, what people keep saying all the time, we need to bring shame back. I'm with that 100%. It's called accountability. And church is not putting these women in a position to be accountable. They just going along with the program. Just go ahead and keep them stupid. Yeah, I want to keep them coming back so I can get all that money. So I get all that government assistance money. So I get all that food stamp money. You know what I mean? So they ain't gonna never tell them the truth. And then of course, when the one that do it, they go, I don't know what happened to them. They end up going out of business, whatever. I don't know. But yeah, that's what happens. So they ain't there to change shit. I don't care what nobody says. You can go ahead in the comment section and voice your opinion right now. Tell me a church right now that's in the ghetto that eventually over time changed the environment. None of them, fam. None of them. Like I said, all them churches, like I say, in a ghetto, it's a church on every corner like a goddamn liquor store. They ain't changing shit, and they're reading right there because they're getting that tax-free money. This is the thing, too. We need to start taxing churches, bro. It's getting out of control. We already got Amazon, Facebook, YouTube, all these companies that's not paying no taxes. We need to start taxing these companies, fam. Churches, we need to start taxing these churches. And I'm going to say this, too. The moment we start taxing these churches, see how many of them go out of business. It's crazy. I'm going to say this, too. As you a preacher, you come across all this money. How the fuck your credit jacked up, homie? How your credit is fucking in the 300s, and you getting all this money every year from these damn people? You know what I mean? It's just what it is, bro. They ain't there for the Lord. They there to get in your pockets. And like I say, that's why you don't never see a lot of dudes in there, because they know what the game is, bro. They ain't about to play my money. That, even if they tired or not, they still don't want to go because they know it's a whole bunch of BS. You're not talking about nothing important, bro, up to date that's gonna benefit me or change my environment for the better. You know what I'm saying? You just get out of town, fam. And then you got all these scandals going on behind the scenes, and everybody except these ones, just keep quiet. Don't shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up, man. That's what it is, man. Like I'm saying, I'm going to end the video because I'm going to be talking too much. If you got any stories, fam, any suggestions, whatever, comment section, anybody. I don't care if you're Jewish, Japanese, Taiwanese, whatever, bro. Don't be afraid. Oh, he's talking about black. No. Get in the comment section, bro. I want everybody to voice their opinion on this one. But anyway, if you like the video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down, bro. And no matter what, I'll protect your peace, your pockets, and fucking whatever, bro. And your peace, whatever, bro. Whatever.